Rather, no local has more than 4 points here for the Magnolia Hotshots as Shabazz Muhammad gets going early here.
He likes that matchup. He's just shooting over Glenn Cobuntin.
Keeps it alive though. Hands off to Exminiano. And RHJ with a follow.
He is
forced to play the center position, especially with the lack of personnel that they have here so far. Shabazz Muhammad gets a basket and one. First off, the follow from RHJ, and this best move of the game is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. Then you follow that up with a little turnaround from Shabazz Muhammad.
The ball better, as they had 8 turnovers versus TNT's 2. They know that TNT is a defensive team, so they just have to find a way to let their offense flow and at the same time elevate their game. Gentlemen, back to you.
Shabazz Muhammad, great find to Zabe Lucero, easy too.
And because he's knocking down his shots, now the defense has to extend out on him.
Really keeping them afloat.
Getting rebounds, getting, miscues, getting those baskets.
And Mark Barroca goes in for 2. Greatly, I think they definitely had it, but on the offensive end, it's a lot better. But what about Jason Castro getting ahead of the import and scoring 2? Oh, and what a find! Zabe Lucero! Mark Barroca with the bullet. He has it now. Exminiano right in front of him. Paul Lee driving, little bump, and finishes off the glass. Cue the timeout for Coach Shot Reyes of Magnolia, coming out like a house on fire here in quarter number 3.
You gotta love how they're making stops. You gotta love how they're pushing that basketball.
49-44. It has been an onslaught here for Magnolia to start out the quarter in what has been a slow-scoring game. It has changed here in quarter number 3. Magnolia lead by 5. We'll be right back.
No BGR.
BGR still injured here.
No
as well.
Galinato.
No Galinato. Ronnie Hall Jefferson's forced to play the 5. And I believe he just batted his stats there with a couple of rebounds and the finish. Jason Castro. Oh, what a fight to Pogoy. These 2 guards go to work.
And Pao, you gotta love this third quarter. Both teams now shifting to a different gear.
Zabe Lucero with 6 points in the quarter after that jumper. He only has... RHJ. Tough finish.
Away once again. Using both hands.
Another look at that here, Dom.
I mean, look at that. The defense of Magnolia was on top of him. De La Rosa, and then the help by Lucero. That was difficult, but still able to make that too.
Mark Barroca trying to work on our Pogoy. Gets him up in the air. Gets the basket and one.
Well, he kept changing direction. And it seemed like he was setting him up the past 2 times. And then finally getting Pogoy up in the air, getting the contact, 2 points, and the foul.
Mark Barroca, my goodness. Streak here so far. Jason Castro. Kelly Williams pulls up for 3. Oh, that was a great set shot here for Kelly.
See that time?
The pace has picked up here in quarter number 3. Shabazz Muhammad hung in the air. Completely back in game shape. But what a start here for Shabazz Muhammad in game number 2 for him. As RHJ answers back with 2 of his own. Yeah. Here's Oftana. Oh, he lost it. And here's Magnolia looking for Anmisi. Anmisi to Mark Barroca. And Mark Barroca with a finish. TNT.
That was in already.
Kelly Williams on the attack and on the move gets 2. Okay, Mark Barroca on the attack and well in front of him. They give it to Shabazz Muhammad. Gets the basket and 1.
That could be a 3.
So take a look at that. Telepathic connection on the run. So Mark Barroca will go back to the bench. He gets applauded by Jed Mendoza and the rest of the really got his playmaking going yet.
That's why we're not showing that number.
Yeah, absolutely. He's trying to get his first assist here, and Heruela gives it to him.
Paul, you made a great point.
Emphasize that. Thank you, Eileen, for that report. As Oftana gives the lead back to TNT. And Mark Barroca directing traffic here. Trying to find an option, takes it by himself, no good. Shabazz Muhammad gets his own miss again and eventually gets to the fall and looking for a foul.
Well, the referees have been allowing the physicality.
Oh, wow. My goodness, hanging up in the air.
RHJ. Things up. That's what was making them successful. But look at this. RHJ, what a shot. And making it look so easy.
Hung up
between
in the
legs.
Got the entire crowd here oohing and eyeing at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium. Paul Lee attacking our Pogoy. Gets a little bump, and that will be a basket, or it should, or they're going to have to discuss this. Ronde against Shabazz. Two NBA caliber players going at it here. The spin from RHJ. No whistle, but RHJ does not give up.
And look at how high up, again, he is getting. You thought that he was a little bit hurt because he asked Jason Castro to go for it.
Misi 4-4. That's his shot.
And just like that, it's just a one-point game.
Incredible number here for Misi. Jason Castro driving on Misi. And Jason Castro will get the basket and one. Take a look at this again. So Calvin Abueva's complaining that Kelly Williams may have pushed him into Jason Castro.
May have a point there. May have a point there.
3-point lead here for TNT with Jerica and Misi, who unfortunately for Magnolia is on the bench in the meantime. Oh, and Paul Lee! My goodness, he is so deceivingly good on the drive. And it will end up as Magnolia ball, as Kelly Williams has hit the deck right now, struggling to get up.
Right there.
Can they take advantage? Lucero, what a block by RHJ! Misses the bunny here as James Lucero is struggling, and he'll hold on to this one.
5-on-4. They were outnumbered. That's a great fake by Lucero, but look at him come after that basketball. Not giving up, but Lucero, he had it. That was his shot. Could have made that.
Take a look at that again. Dave Lucero, you can see the shock in his face, seeing RJ suddenly fly by and bunny that one. So here is a matchup that Lucero should win. As we see RHJ with that block against RHJ. Attacking Shabazz Mohammed, and that's good.
Again, Ronde, Hollis, Jefferson, when they need them the most, when they need the points, they go to RHJ, and RHJ delivers. That's always been the standard for an import, and that's why he is back for TNT. He's won a championship, wanting to win another one,
Here's Paul Lee working on RR Pogoy, and that is good. Staying alive here. Talking about the Magnolia Hotshots. They need a stop or a turnover.
And Pao, that's the first made three-point shot of Magnolia in this ballgame.
What a time. There's a turnover. Here's Paul Lee, but he loses the handle.
Wow. That was... And Kelly knows it.
And much better pass there for Kelly Williams. And here's RHJ getting away. Jason Castro has it, and there's the foul. Into the court like that, it's making sure that you put it where only he can get.
Yes.
As Jason Castro puts this game on ice. But here's Magnolia having to score still because you saw how tight the standings were. You could go to point differential. Gets two, exactly what's needed. And here's Ahan Misi, 4-point specialist here for Magnolia. Can he get a 4 to go? Here's Ahan Misi. Yes, he can! Oh my goodness!
Wow, that's like Steph Curry range, all the way in the heart, all the way almost in the midcourt.
No turnovers here for TNT. That's what you're going to be hoping for. And they get to RHJ. RHJ will chuck that up, and that will do it. But a 2-point win for the TNT Tropang Giga, and what has been a great one here at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium.